Howdy everyone, this is Tricia and welcome to my channel. Today I've got just a vlog that I'm doing this weekend. It is Sunday and I've decided to continue with a project that I started maybe a couple of weeks ago. And I think I mentioned it in one of my videos that I've been doing some painting outside. The item is actually already dry. It's been dry for, like I said, a couple of weeks, but we finally got to it, and we did some little movement around here behind me, like on this wall here and a little bit over here in this little dining room area that we have here in our kitchen. So this is what I'm going to show you. I'm going to take you outside first and show you what I did a couple of weeks ago, and then we'll come back inside today and show you the transformation. Here is the wired little kind of a, what did I say it was? It was like a baker's rack. I hope you can see it in the video because, you know, it's green and the background is green. It's very lightweight item. This kind of lifts up, the little shelves lift upward, and then these can bend in. I've had it in the storage room for a while now. I used to put towels on it in the bathroom, and then it's been used for several things. But now I want to use it in that little nick in the kitchen by the new dining room table. So I want to paint this white. So I've got some spray paints here, but first I have to clean up any dust and some spider webs that were on there. I've gotten some of them off, but now I'm just going to make sure that, because I see some here on the side, for example. But anyway, yeah, this is what I'm going to paint, and I'm hoping my husband can cut up those little wooden little shelvings. I have a board that I can cut, that I want to put them little wood shelves on top of here, just rest them on top of the wire. Even though what I'm going to put on here is just decorations and nothing's going to fall through, I think it would look cute with those little shelves. So I'm going to see how it looks better with or without, but I'm going to paint it, so hopefully I'll get that done today, and I won't need any more spray paint because these cans are not completely full. And not only that, but one's a satin and one's a gloss, so whatever happens, happens. Okay, and I'll be back with this project. Alright, so the rack has dried and I have brought it in. This is actually almost like 2 weeks later, or 2 weeks later or more. I don't even know, I've lost track. But this has been completely dry. There are some spots that are not completely covered with paint, and I didn't worry about it because it was mainly on these little shelf bits here, because my husband cut some boards that are actually going to go on there. So let me show you the boards that he cut. These are the boards that my husband cut to size to fit on the shelf. They're a thin piece of wood, and I actually like the color of the wood already. I don't have to finish it off with anything. This is actually repurposed wood. We had this on something else, on a back of a, like it was a backing on a table that we had made for my craft room, and we removed it to add a different backing, and then we had this board left over, and I thought, well, let's just keep it. We might do something with it, and it occurred to me that it would look really nice on these little shelves because I have that right here, and it has that wood on top of it, and even though it's not the same wood, it sort of combines really well with it, and I think it's going to look nice. So I'm going to put that on here. I have a vent here that I just dusted, but it's really bad. This door needs some touching up. So that's going to be something that I'm going to be doing. I can't take that off of there. It's on some hinges. I thought I could just take it off, take it outside and spray paint it. You know, like clean it up first really well and use some rust paint, you know, some appropriate paint, I guess is what I should say, to do this, but I can't take it off. So I did get some brush on paint, so I might try that, but I really need to get that. But that's probably going to be another project for another day if I don't get to today. But for right now, I want to decorate this. I want to put some items there. I want to put the board on there. I do want to remove this shelf from up here because I have some other stuff that I want to hang there, and that shelf would actually go on this other wall with another shelf that I have because I want to put some of the plates that are in there. I want to put them in there. Excuse my tripod and stuff there. Those are things that we just got, and the tripod's there because I was doing videos. So just excuse that. Anyway, so I want to decorate that, and I actually have a nice little pot, like a jar with a little, like a water dish that a friend of mine sent me, Diana. She sent that to me from some time ago, and I made a floral arrangement. So I'm going to put that on this table instead of what I had there, and some of these decorations up there will possibly go on here. Oh, and I have a windmill that I want to put on here. Maybe the farmhouse style clock that I made in a craft video before. And I do have a picture of a little barn with a windmill that I want to put there. So I'm going to go ahead and grab those items and start putting them on here, and then I'll show you what I've done. All right, everyone, I've gone ahead and I put the little boards on this little thing. I think it looks really nice. It makes the little rack look a little more substantial. And I actually got on the floor and decided to scrub this and realized it was just a lot of kitchen grease that was on it. But in the, I used a degreaser and a little scrub brush, so I ended up actually, some of the paint got scrubbed off. So it's not really rust here, it's just lots of paint that came off. There's just a little spot there and right there that's got some rust. But we decided that if this can come off and get replaced, well, why replace it? We're just gonna take it off and we're gonna clean it again one more time, and we're gonna end up spraying, painting it outside, and then just putting it back in there. So now it's clean for this weekend. And that's why I said we're gonna have to clean it again before we do it, because it'll probably get dirty. Okay, so now we got the shelf off the wall and it's being put in another wall over here. My husband's working on that. And I'm gonna hang some things on this wall. So I'll be back so you can see the progress. Okay, so I have this arrangement that I want to put in that little shelf there, but it's a little too tall, and I kind of wanted to put it at the bottom, the very bottom of the little shelf, because I don't know what else I want to put there yet. But I thought this little container was really nice. So I'm going to take this out and just kind of make it a little bit shorter, make it a little more condensed at the bottom, and see if that works, see how that looks. So I'm about to redo this. All right, everyone, there is the arrangement that I just put together. You didn't see me put those pink tulips. I was walking out of the room when I realized, you know, I wanted a little bit of color in there, and I had those, so I went ahead and I put those in there. And it's down at the bottom shelf. Yeah, I could go on the top one, but I am going to put in a floral arrangement on top of the table. I don't know if I'm going to keep that little dried roses. I'm thinking that I want to put those on another little vase and then put something else in that little cup. But this is what I've got so far, and I've hung the windmill and that picture there. I don't know what else I want to hang here so far. My husband is still working on those shelves. Otherwise, I'd show you. But we'll be back with that and the final decision and the arrangement that's going to go on here. And here are the shelves. They're getting, well, they're already hung up. Some little holes have been patched up, and they're going to get actually repainted. We're actually thinking that we're just going to go and repaint the whole kitchen, but that's a big job. Anyway, but that's what I've got so far. And I'm going to take some of the plates that are in here, my little cabinet from my Temptations collection. These plates here. That's what I want to put here, and I have I think it's a set of 4 of those large ones, so I want to put them up there with some other stuff, but I want to make sure that whatever I put on that wall, it's going to be secure. So I think I'm going to purchase some of that tacky stuff they use on the back of frames and things like that to make sure they don't bounce around on walls when you hang things, and then maybe like a, you know, this door, you know, gets closed, it doesn't make them rattle up there, make them fall. So I want to do that. So this is just going to get some touch-ups. And I don't know if this is going to be done today and where I can show you the finished product, but I can show you some other day. And so far, I've got this pretty floral arrangement on here. I am going to redo them actually because we're going to be doing fall pretty soon here. So all of this is, that's going to get redone, and that's going to get redone. And I'll probably redo that little cup. So y'all can see me do that. Those are going to be part of my little decorating of my little dining corner here, little area here. I also need to move the table over some this way and put the chairs back. But that's what we've got so far, and I shall be back. All right, I decided to put these plates up there so you can see what that's going to look like. The shelves obviously aren't finished. We have to do some painting, so they're just there temporary, just so you get an idea of what I want to achieve. I haven't quite decided what I want to do here, but I think I'm going to keep that tier, this little plate tier here, because this is sort of going to be a little catch-all for my husband's things, like his earplugs and things like that that he uses in the morning before he goes for his run. So I'm going to leave that like that. And over here I've just added a little coffee pot to that little top shelf. I'm probably going to end up making some things or purchasing some things and doing some replacing. And I don't know, I think I want to move that windmill a little more centered, and maybe put something here and something underneath it. So maybe look for something that kind of goes with that farm, like barn picture, and a couple of little things. They don't have to be, you know, necessarily, you know, like a barn or anything. I just want to, you know, the look, the farmhouse look. And there's the floral arrangement that I put on there on my little dining room table. So this is what it looks like, what we did today. A little out of breath, but I'm going to give myself a big old thumbs up. I hope you too will give me a big old thumbs up. Please subscribe to my videos. I do put up videos Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesdays a craft and Fridays a recipe. And once in a while I throw in a video just like today's. And we'll see what else I can do for you guys. You have any suggestions of what you want me to do for you, want to see me do, go ahead and put that also in the comments down below. So leave a nice comment, like I said. And thank you to everyone who has been subscribing. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so very much for finding the time to view my videos and hitting that subscription button, but also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of my videos. All right, everyone, y'all have a wonderful day. Make sure you share on your social medias, and as always, enjoy.